are. You've been watching over me my whole life. I know you're there. Your shadow has been following me ever since I was small. Don't be afraid.
I am not afraid.
Then come out.
Then you'll be afraid.
Is Angelina Jolie wiping the floor with Elle Fanning or what? Oh boy, wow, very exciting. When the trailer first started, it was beautiful. I loved seeing that Maleficent's castle there, dark castle, instead of the usual Disney castle there. That was really compelling, and it looked great. Robert Stromberg, we'll see how he delivers as a director, but obviously he is a supremely talented production designer, coming off of Avatar, Alice in Wonderland, and Oz the Great and Powerful. And I love what he's doing here. It's also very unique. It has those elements which made those films successful, but it doesn't just seem like a spin-off. It's very much creating its own world. It's what I wanted, but yet also more, which is so exciting. But then Elle Fanning started to talk, and I was like, uh-oh, this is some very stilted, horrible dialogue, and it's being delivered just horribly. And I got super nervous. I was like, oh my God, I hope that this isn't just a pretty to look at movie, which is, you know, really horribly acted out. But then Angelina Jolie showed up, doing her best Joan Crawford. That was fantastic. And by the way, I'm a big Joan Crawford fan. I think Mommy Dearest is a very good movie, and I have a lot of sympathy for Joan Crawford, actually. But that was amazing. Angelina Jolie's delivery of just those few lines of "I'm not afraid," and then "you'll be afraid," and the way her eyes looked in the shadows was just amazing. It was new Hollywood, old Hollywood, all mixed together to create an instant timeless feel, which was very exciting. And I thought her voice was very good. I was very nervous. When the poster came out yesterday, didn't love it. I still have a problem also with the fact that Angelina Jolie's skin as Maleficent isn't green. Maleficent's skin is green. I think it's kind of important, and I think it makes her seem more witch-like. It could even have just a green tint, but instead she's just like very pale. I think it's important that Maleficent doesn't look like she's just, you know, dresses very interesting and eccentric, but that she's actually a witch and these are somewhat to some degree extensions of her. So I don't know how I feel about that choice, but that's just like a small, picky kind of a concern, but I think that I think I can see myself letting it go because I think that Angelina Jolie looks to be really hitting a home run here, and I think we're going to be definitely rooting for her. Maybe they told Elle Fanning to do a bad job delivering her lines so that nobody would like her character, and that would help make everyone like Maleficent. But I think we didn't obviously see a lot here, but I do think we saw just enough to be getting a fairy tale, definitely a fairy tale here, which I think Disney has a very bright future ahead of them with these live-action fairy tales. I mean, I think we're all concerned about what's happening to their animated fairy tales, and of course this trailer is coming out to play in front of Frozen, where I think it's going to kill and put everybody in a very good mood for Frozen. But this is the kind of world building and detail of that world. I mean, one of my problems that I see from the Frozen trailer is that it's very barren and they aren't populating that world, I guess because it's expensive in animation, but I guess they're spending the money here because everything is so ornate and detailed. I think you're getting something like what worked in Snow White and the Huntsman, and you're mixing it with all the things that worked in Alice in Wonderland, and it also looks deliciously dark. I can't get over the way she looked in the shadows when she was first introduced here. That was just, as I said, so old Hollywood glamour. I'm very excited. I see a lot of cosplaying in Maleficent's future, and I think I'm really happy for Angelina Jolie that this was a hard role to have to nail, and it looks like she's nailing it. So excited. What do you think? Do you think Elle Fanning is coming across as poorly as I do? What do you think? Do you like the old Hollywood way they're approaching it? What do you think of Maleficent's voice, the way Angelina Jolie's delivering it? And what do you think of the world building so far? It's very different than what we saw in the animated film, but I think I think it's necessary to appeal to today's audiences. I can't wait. Write your own thoughts down below, and I hope you'll check out my interview with the director, Robert Stromberg, and some other episodes right now.